Now, the Ministry of Health dismissed claims by leader of the opposition Gambia Moral Congress Party that the coronavirus quarantine centers are classified prisons for lack of basic human needs. Gambia government announced the investment of millions of dollars meant to maintain a conducive environment for people under quarantine. But this wasn't what Mai Ahmad Fati experienced. Meanwhile, the health ministry shared justifications on the good condition of isolation centers. Let's have more details of that in this report.
The Ministry of Health has dismissed claims by the leader of the opposition Gambia Moral Congress Party that the coronavirus quarantine centers are in a very bad condition. Mai Ahmad Fati, after completion of his compulsory isolation on account of recent travel from Senegal, held a press conference during which he described the quarantine centers as prison, where one meal is served per day, in addition to lack of hygiene in the facilities. Mr. Fati has insisted that he was speaking based on experience, that facilities as basic as face masks was not provided to the people in the quarantine centers.
How do we expect people to be isolated on the quarantine and they're not even provided with face masks? That is the basic. That is the basic. You expect that to happen. I'm not sure whether authorities are aware, but that is my experience. That is my experience. If we do not do something about their welfare, there is growing despondence among them. These people work very long hours and they are paid with pittance. I want to assure you that in my conversation with many of them, some of them even borrow, they go and loan depends. They go and borrow just to go and for their families to be fed. And yes, of course, we are provided with meals. You know, you are given 1 meal a day. In this month of Ramadan, they provide 1 meal a day. You know, and those who are not fasting, you also get 1 meal a day. That is what happens.
However, in a press release read by the Director of Health Promotion and Education on Tuesday, the ministry countered all allegations from the GMC leader as unfounded. Modunjai stressed that the Ministry of Health is of the view that the opposition leader spoke to mislead the public.
The Ministry of Health would like to urge the general public to disregard this information as all the all the quarantine facilities with hotels, they all have hotel standards, such as beds are available, standard beds are available, television sets are available, air-conditioned rooms, dining tables, refrigerators, chairs, shower, and room services, as well as health services such as psychosocial and medical care during quarantine.
Regarding the payment allowance of the frontline workers, the Ministry of Health responded that all medical personnel are civil servants and are paid on monthly basis without any delay. On the issue of food shortage, Director of Health Promotion and Education said 3 square meals is served per day, as opposed to the claim by Mr. Fati.
Mr. Fati was given the exceptional privilege to cook his food, his choice of meal, whenever he feels like doing so at the quarantine center. While on quarantine, he has been given the privilege to be able to have his own food prepared by the wife for his own consumption. That is something that we have given him as a privilege. In the Gambia, the government through the Minister of Health is using our mega national resources to provide standard hotels as quarantine centers at no cost to the persons on quarantine for a period of 14 days. This is not the case in many countries where persons on quarantine have to foot their own bill of all services provided. In some cases, persons on quarantine are lodged in schools, stadiums, or in prisons.
He noted that the Ministry of Health does not restrict any person in quarantine from access to basic facilities like clothing and communication with families and loved ones. In the Gambia, it is compulsory for one to undergo a 14-day quarantine upon return from any COVID-19 hotspot. Government of the Gambia has since in April spent millions of dollars to several hotels for the purpose of isolation on suspected cases of the coronavirus. Reporting for iAfrica News, I am Aissatou Tamba.